Mia, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a favorites video for you all. I haven't done a favorites video in a little while. I'm really sorry. I was gonna do one last month, but then I didn't film for 2 weeks because I got my eyebrows tattooed. Don't they look special? So I had them tattooed and they were like black for 2 weeks. And I was really like so upset. I was like, what have I done to myself? And then all of a sudden they just healed and were like a normal color. So yeah, this is them. I've got a tiny bit of pencil just through like the center a little bit where I need to get my touch-ups, but then just clear brow gel. So this is pretty much the shape. There's only like a few little strokes right here, and that's all. If you're in Melbourne, you know, I'll put her details below. She's really affordable. But before I even found out the price, I went to her based on the shape. I've had 2 friends go already after I've been and get them done, and I've got 2 more booking in to get it done. Yeah, it's pretty good. Next up is some skincare. So they are these products here. So I've been using Renewed Hope in a jar for dry skin during the day, and I was using it day and night. And I was really happy with it. It's really nice and just hydrating because my skin's been really drying out lately. It just goes from breakouts and oily to now it's like dry and super dehydrated. So that's been helping heaps. But then I also got sent probably 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago now, the Ultimate Miracle Worker for night. So I've been using this one at night and it's super cool. It came with like a little packet of like little beads that you pour into here and mix it in. So now there's like little pink spots in here, which is like the inbuilt serum type thing. But yeah, my skin's been feeling a lot better lately. Like it was super dry and flaky in here a few weeks ago. Nothing would sit there. My chin looked dry, like everything just looked cracked and gross. But yeah, my skin's been heaps better since using these together. Like it's almost where I want it, almost. Next up, I have been really enjoying the Revlon Color Stay cream foundation. I did a first impressions on this foundation and I actually really like it. It has worked really well. It gives like a really full, flawless, glowy coverage. Not like dewy, but glowy. Like it's not matte. It's not like a demi matte, it's a bit more, but it's not super dewy. It's just like a really nice finish. But yeah, like, I thought my fake tan would be too dark for it, but I might wear this tomorrow because yeah, it's flawless. Like it's seriously just so flawless. The concealer is okay for blemishes, but I hate it around the eye area. If you saw my first impressions, you would know it was like disgusting in the eye area. But the foundation is just really pretty. Like it just looks so good on my skin, like flawless. Next up is a product that I don't know if I've actually spoken about before. I got it before Christmas. It's the Dr. Lip Nipple Balm for lips. My lips have been really dry. I've been like super busy, so I've been getting run down. Like my sinus is all blocked and I've had like a cold and I just, yeah, my lips have been super chapped. So this, I like when they're chapped, I like run and put it on and it just feels so good. It's so like hydrating, and I had like all these like little cracked bits in my lips the other day. And I put this on and like I woke up and they're like perfect again. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this one. Thank you, Hannah, for the suggestion. I picked up the It Cosmetics CC Cream. I had a sample of this and I really liked it. But I only had like a small sample. Since I had the small sample, I could only use it once and I was like, oh, I think it's a bit light, but I don't know, maybe my fake tan's too dark. So when I was in Sydney, I picked up the mini size of the CC cream in medium because they only had it in light and medium. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be medium or tan. I didn't know if tan would be too dark. So I've got medium to try out a little bit. I think it's like a touch too light. So I'm glad I didn't get the big one. But it's really good because it's like a really gorgeous finish. And I do have a few really like full coverage heavy duty foundations that are way too dark. So I can mix like a tiny drop of that in with this and it just creates like a really nice, you know, flawless kind of looking skin without feeling too heavy. Like it's really light on the skin and it looks glowy without looking sweaty, and it's just really, really, really nice. Next up is Benefit Roller Lash. I've wanted this for ages. Anything that says it will curl my lashes, I'm like, yep, need it in my life. I had my lash lift, so like I wasn't super necessary. I was like, oh, I don't really need it. But for leap year, Benefit had their sale where everything was $29 in the store for 2 hours only. And I got there and they only had like barely anything in stock. So I got Roller Lash, which I was really excited about, and I got like a blush, which is really pretty too actually, but I keep forgetting to try it, so can't put it in my favorites yet. But yeah, it gives amazing curl, and like it just, my lashes are like boop, because my lash lift is like nearly finished. Like they're pretty much straight now with like 2 or 3 that are still curled. But I use my Sure Mirror eyelash curler, which again, this is another favorite for the month, I guess. Last 2 months, but it's only been in the last month. I'm talking gibberish. But yeah, this eyelash curler, wow, this on its own is awesome, but these together, I know this is meant to say goodbye to your eyelash curler, but together, it just is amazing. A lot of curling mascaras, they just kind of, they curl it, but they kind of distort the lashes, and then they kind of go like crunchy and like curl in weird directions. This, they're just straight up there, like high beam, awesome. I'll use either 2 coats of this or 1 coat of this and a different mascara on top, depending on my mood, depending on what I feel like playing with. But this is really amazing curl. If you've got straight lashes, definitely try this out. But my friend Susie picked this up for me. This is the YSL Tint in Oil number 5. I wanted number 4, but they didn't have it in stock because Sam from Battle Lash always wears it, and her lips just look like really gorgeous. And I'm not into like a super like hard out lipstick look lately, especially I guess since my lips have been so dry. I've been loving more hydrating options. So this is just like, it has like a gorgeous like little kissy lip type applicator, and like you apply it and it goes on like quite sheer, but then it just, the pink undertone in it comes out more and more and more. So like 2 minutes later, it's like a bit darker and juicy. It's so comfortable. Like it doesn't feel like lip balm, it doesn't feel like lipstick, it feels like oil, but like a really light, comfortable oil. You can see already it's like getting like darker. It's really pretty, like it's a really pretty pink, just healthy look that you haven't put like a proper lipstick on, but you've still got this really nice pink flush to the lips. But yeah, the first one is this. This is the Anastasia Self-Made palette. It's really gorgeous. Like my favorite shades are definitely probably like the first 3 or 6. Well, I don't really love purple. I'm not like a super colorful person. You guys know that. I love my neutrals. But yeah, like pink champagne is gorgeous. Treasure, hot and cold, self-made sherbet. Love hot chocolate. Hot chocolate with a bit of buttery is like the perfect like color to buff through the crease. Like if you mix it together, it lightens it down. Pink champagne is just gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just, it's so beautiful. And then we've got like Treasure, which is like a gorgeous light kind of shimmery highlighty shade. Then Hot and Cold, which is like a gorgeous like bronze shade, I guess. And then Self-Made, which is more like gold. I've just swatched these like so weirdly. But yeah, I really like those neutral colors in here. And I really wanted another Anastasia palette. This wasn't the one that I really wanted, but I couldn't get it, so this is the one that I have, and it's pretty. It's really gorgeous. Next up, as you will know from my other video, I have the Makeup Geek Mani MUA palette. I do have a giveaway going for that, so scroll back. Actually, I'll link it below, but you can scroll back as well if you want to the video that, you know, is my review on this palette and how to enter the giveaway. It's pretty simple. You just have to follow the link and the prompts in that. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. So yeah, this palette is just gorgeous. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. It's just really gorgeous. I love it. I'm wearing pretty much every shade in here, except this mermaid shade. I'm wearing every other color because I wanted something like neutral, but you can see that you can use all of the colors without creating like a super dramatic look. Like, it's still very wearable. But just so pretty and warm. Like, I love the red through it because we're going into autumn. It's just so pretty. I'm really happy I got this palette. Really happy. Then I made a custom palette from Makeup Geek. This packaging is like so cool. It's their new like little Z palette, travel Z palette thing. It's in like, you know, more sturdier packaging and everything. This is really good. I think I have to get like a blush and a contour color probably from them. I think that's why it's bigger, because there's like still a row here, but it's not big enough to put any shadows. But I feel like if I took out some, I could put in like a blush and make like a little travel palette where I didn't need like the other stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, this is gorgeous. I'll pop some swatches up here from my Instagram. Hadley. Oh my god. Hadley's feet are like black with mud. Yeah, I'll pop some swatches up here from my Instagram. You can see that the colors are amazing. They're so pretty. I didn't even plan for these colors to kind of go together like they do, but it's just like a really warm kind of like purple into pink into like these oranges. Like, the flow of this palette wasn't even planned, but like it's so pretty. Like, I could create so many different combinations with this. And I didn't even plan it. Next up is this Shurmura goodie. And it is a primer. And look at it. It's like, it's a foaming primer, and I keep like puffing it out to show everyone how cool it is. And I'm gonna like waste the whole thing doing that. Let's just rub it into my arms. But it is a pore eraser. So it just has like a really nice smoothing finish. It has like a, now that I've puffed so much out and just like spread it everywhere, the scent is like, has like a little bit of SPF kind of smell, but very subtle. Like, I've never noticed when putting it on my face, only when I just put like heaps on. It does have SPF 30, but yeah, for every day it's really good because, you know, SPF is very important. But yeah, it smooths out the skin. This one's in beige, and I did get another one in pink, so it can kind of help, you know, like, I would not use pink because foundation oxidizes pink on me, so I need to go quite yellow so that as it oxidizes it ends up somewhere in the middle. I've been loving this. This is the Rimmel Clear Complexion pressed powder. It's already starting to get like a little bit of a dip in it. I use this most days. Like, I'll either use my MAC powder or this one. This one I like to use like a little bit in here on the corners of my nose, where I get oily, even if I'm using my MAC powder. But if I'm just using this one, I'll press a little bit in there and then take my big brush and just buff all over. So yeah, it's just really nice. I have noticed that my skin has improved. Like, I did have a lot of breakouts and they have gone down a lot since using this. I don't know if that's like a coincidence or not. But yeah, if you struggle with breakouts, definitely try it out, because I mean, if you're using makeup every day anyway, and you're using powder, you may as well use a powder that might be able to help your breakouts. I don't know, but yeah, it's kind of like using a concealer that has like salicylic acid in it or something. Like, you're going to be using a concealer on your blemish anyway, it may as well have something in it that's probably going to help it. Another product I've been really enjoying has been the Total Matte oil-free pore refiner. So it is a mattifying one, and as I said, my skin isn't really oily, but pore refiner. Oh, my pores all across here are mental. There's also a mask of this that is in my bathroom. Hold on. So this is the mask. It's actually a cleanser slash mask, so you can use it as anything. Since my skin is on the drier side, I use this as a mask once a week. I don't want to use it too much to dry out my skin, but I did use a few products that really broke me out, and this just helps smooth out my skin texture again, give my pores a nicer finish. And this I use as a toner probably 3 times a week, just because I don't need to do it too much, but I like to kind of just, you know, sometimes I feel like my skin is a little bit oily, a little bit breaking out, the texture isn't looking quite as nice, and that's when I'll go in with these products, and I find that they really smooth my face. I feel like there's more products, but I can't actually think of any at the moment. My station is a mess, as it always is, so everything is everywhere. If there's any products that I have mentioned today that you want to see a more detailed review on, or you want me to use it in a tutorial, comment below so I can do that. Because I want to make stuff that you guys want to see. So yeah, leave me lots of comments below. Let me know what you think of everything. Tell me what your favorites have been for the month. And yeah, if you like the video, please thumbs up so more people can find out about my videos. And I will see you all next time. Bye.